Hey, everybody, welcome and happy day. Like for me right now at this very moment, it is a Wednesday. For you, you might be watching this as a recording and it may not be Wednesday for you. So happy day for whatever day it is. And I know that maybe somebody that you're working with told you that you need to watch this video because you were interested in learning about the compensation plan and how it works and how it breaks down. And I'm going to start out by saying this. This is going to be a recording that goes into details. That's the purpose of this recording. What it's not meant to do is to make you be overwhelmed, and it's not designed to make you become this comp plan expert. I'm not trying to turn people into comp plan experts. What I do want you to know is your business. I do want you to know some things that are going to be so important to you in your business. But I'll tell you, it's really good to learn. And for some people, they go, but Muzafer, I'm not a numbers person. Oh, my name is Muzafer, by the way. I'm very fortunate and honored to be a part of Viago and to be a part of this community for quite some time. I've had the honor and privilege to help with the partnership and to help with this incredible company. And again, if we don't know each other, welcome to the family. Now I'll go back to what I was saying is I don't expect people to become comp plan experts. What I do want you to have access to is a video that you can forward, rewind, pause. But over time, you're going to want to at least learn the information towards your business. What I don't want you to do is get into the mode of being this person that thinks they have to know everything to earn an income. If you're already taking notes, which I hope all of you are, I hope you have a notepad and pen, whether you're watching this as a video or we have a live audience right now watching this. I hope you write this down. I will earn while I learn. I will earn while I learn. That's the key phrase right now. It's not about the person that needs to get 100% of the information. What you need to know is that the people that have designed this, it works, and it works phenomenal, and it pays, and it impacts people's lives. Along the way, you will learn more and more and more. It's almost like when you listen to a song and you like the song, you're not going to memorize the words after hearing the song the first time. But when you hear the song over and over and over again, you will learn all the words to the song. And I'll tell you this, I believe every person watching this video can reach the top of this company. I actually believe that. Will everybody? That's a different story. But what do I believe? The reason I believe it is because this is a learned business. And I truly believe that if you know the words to even one song, you can become successful doing this. Why? Because if you have the ability to learn the words to a song, you have the ability to learn the words to this song. You do. And once you learn the words to this, you'll be able to teach it and duplicate it. So we're going to have fun today. We're going to go through the information. I have to go through some disclaimers. Number one, I'm not here to guarantee you an income with Viago. I'm not. I'm not here to guarantee you a rank or guarantee you any status. You're going to have to do work. Just because you join, it doesn't mean that you're guaranteed success. But that's in anything in life. However, this is a recorded video. And me, I am not a corporate executive with Viago. I am an ambassador just like you. And if you haven't become an ambassador yet, what are you waiting for? Like, let's just be honest about that point. Start. That's my biggest advice. Start. Stop waiting. Start. Now, I'm an ambassador. And so I always tell people that I'm human and I have the ability to make mistakes. Actually, I make a lot of them. And so I always suggest people that if you read something from the corporate release documents and it's different than what I say, go with the corporate documents. Let's just clear that one up. Always go with the corporate documents over a guy named Muzafer. Just so you know, I come second to the documentation. However, what I've learned how to do is take complicated information and just make it simple. But this will be detailed because I want you to fully learn this compensation plan. Okay, so now that we got that over with, I don't guarantee any incomes. I will let you know to go towards the PDF or the company released documents over my video. Now let's go into the video and we're going to have some fun. And we're going to go through some information on this compensation plan because everybody's wanted to learn this. So starting out, here's what happens. I'm going to go and share my screen and I'm going to go to my pen and paper. Hopefully all of you guys see this. And this right here is where we're going to spend a lot of time today, is right here. Hopefully you can still see me maybe on the corner of your screen through video. I'll be smiling, I'll be waving and all that type of stuff. But this right here is our compensation plan, okay? And this is Viago, which if you don't know, via is the way, the path. In Spanish, it even means the road, right? Like, so, and then go means go. So our goal is to show you the way to go for health, for life, for finances, for friendships, for relationships with community. And that's why Viago was designed, okay? So the compensation plan, there's 5 ways that we earn an income. Before I go into any of that, there are some rules of this game, okay? So you want to learn the rules. Right? If you understand traditional business, like if you were to start a restaurant, you would buy the restaurant. And then there are some key things that you have to have. So to be a part of Viago, right? So I'm going to do it just like this, to become a member. Now, a member joins at the 450. Obviously, I'm doing things in US dollars. We will do other videos for Europe and Africa and Colombia and Japan and Hong Kong, China, and all of that. And even Canada, please bear with me. I'm doing everything in US dollars. So when I talk about the commissions, it will be in US dollars. When I talk about how to start with a membership, it will be in US dollars. So for starters, to become a member, it's 450. Our motto, and this is something that you should learn the language of, is our motto. And it comes from our CEO, Isaac Ben Shamat. Our motto is, when you become our partner in any capacity, our goal is to give you more than you give us. That's our goal, is to give you more than you give us. So when you become a member at 450, we give you 600, what's called reward points for travel. 600 points, and I'll put reward points. 600 reward points towards travel, okay? And these points can also be used towards product. So inside of our membership that you've seen in the presentation, we have what's called a marketplace. In that marketplace, there are products right now, and there are more products that are coming. And so you can use these points towards our reward escapes, which are the vacations, or you can use these towards product. 1 point, so 1 point equals $1, 1 USD. So 1 point equals $1, all right? So when you start at 450, we give you 600. We give you more than you give us when we become partners. After that, the membership monthly, so monthly, the membership is 99 USD per month. What do? We give you 100. We give you 100 points. And I'll put the R up here for reward points. We give you 100 reward points, right? Which is more than you give us. That's the motto. Every single month, this is what we do. Okay, so this is for the membership. Okay, 1 point equals $1. The other thing that you have to know in all of this is that to become an ambassador, ambassador. It's kind of a unique word, ambassador. Anyways, an ambassador. This is $49 USD one time. This is one time. This is one time. This is monthly. And then after that, to maintain your business, it's 99 per year, okay? To maintain your business. That's it. So it's 49 at the beginning, and then 12 months later, it's 99. And then 12 months after that, it's 99. This makes sure that you are an ambassador with Viago. This makes sure that you're a member with Viago. So most people start with both. So they start with the $4.99 is how most people start. And then it's 99 a month is how most people start and run their business. Now, I want you to think about this like a traditional business. This right here would be like opening a restaurant, for example, or any type of business. I'm using a restaurant as an example. This is your restaurant, okay? Then what do you need to make sure the restaurant works? Well, it's something called electricity. If you don't have electricity or power, there is no restaurant. You could have spent $500,000 USD to open a restaurant, for example. If you don't have any electricity or power, this will fail. This will fail. This is how you start your business. And this is the electricity every month. This is called being active. This is probably one of the most important rules is your active status. Active status is what's called 100 total personal volume, 100. And the 99 membership gives you 100 TPV. So the membership right here takes care of this. The membership does. Okay, why do you want to be active? Again, I'm going through the rules right now. Why do you want to be active? I'm going to teach you a few things. The reason you want to be, and it's necessary for you to be active, is you cannot earn any commissions unless you're active. None. Zero. So the commissions you do earn for being active, the commissions you do earn is what's called our direct bonus. Our direct bonus. So any member or anybody that even purchases product, right? So any member, you are going to earn commissions because you are active. If you are not active, you don't earn anything. Okay, so just so you guys know, direct bonus. This is, you have to be active, ladies and gentlemen. You have to be, okay? The second thing is when it comes to active status, I want to show something to you, and I may be jumping ahead a little bit. And by the way, there's nothing wrong with your screen. This is not a messed up screen for you. This is my marker going through the piece of paper, and I created a whole bunch of dots. So don't worry, your screen is fine. Okay. What I want you to understand is the whole thing about being active. Please note that this right here is you. And you may introduce somebody that will introduce somebody that will introduce somebody, and your team will start to grow. Obviously, we do two things, right? We find customers and we build a team. But the reason I'm showing you this for a second is some of you may be lucky enough, and the reason I'm using the word luck is because I can't guarantee that what I'm about to show happens for everybody, but it will happen for some people. Whether it happens for you or you make it happen for others. But this happens. Above you, there's what's called an upline. And your upline is going to build two teams. And for some people, their upline sponsors more than two people. So what tends to happen is they have to sponsor a third, and it will go underneath you or it will go underneath their team. So this right here is what's called spillover. So when you hear the word spillover, it means, like, I like calling it love from above. Like, and in my whole career, just so all of you know, up until this community, I have never had love from above. Never. I always had to build my legs below me. I always had to build my team below me. I've never had somebody above me before this community say, hey, Muzafer, I sponsored somebody and they're going in your business. Like, do you understand? Like, I've never had that happen. That's why this is one of the most amazing programs. Now, again, it's not going to happen for everybody. So I want to be clear. If you're watching this video, maybe it's not happening for you, but you know what? You can make it happen for others. The point is this, is that you may have some spillover that'll happen and your team is going to start to build. And let's say down here, there's this guy by the name of Muzafer. I know him, by the way. And so this guy gets started and goes crazy. And it's all under your business. If you are active, all of the points and all of the business that's happening underneath you will stay underneath you in like a savings account. So even though you may not have another team yet, and you may just have one leg that's growing because you haven't done anything yet, but you won't lose any of this business or any of this volume or whatever language you understand, revenue, volume, points, all of it will be saved for you. So I'm going to write this down. Points and volume will be saved as if you have a savings account until you're ready to go to work and start earning commissions from both of your teams. But let's say that life gets in the way. Please always stay active. Even if life gets in the way, stay active for a couple of reasons. Number one, so you don't lose any of the stuff that's below you. Why would you let that go? Even if it's a few people, even if it's a little bit is better than zero, just so you know. So stay active no matter what, number one. Number two is if you stay active for 12 months and you're on this membership active for 12 months, you get a gift. And that gift is either the 7-night vacation or it's 1,000 reward points. Like, when you really stop and think about this, it's such a brilliant program. I used to be in a product company where I wanted people to stay on an auto ship every month, because when people are on a product every month and the product runs out next month, people get more. You hope and believe that you will have a residual income. Imagine if people stayed on a product and after 12 months, they got a gift. When you stay a member, you have access to our products. So you will get access to phenomenal skincare, access to phenomenal nutrition, and some other lines of products that are coming that when they run out, you'll get more, but it's all inside of our membership. And as long as you stay active and on our membership, at the end of 12 months, you get a gift. That's going to increase everybody's retention, number one. Number two, the reason why people don't want to get off the membership is all the business below you goes into a savings account. So it'll never go anywhere. If you miss active status, then everything below you will flush. What does that mean? Have you ever flushed a toilet? It goes away and it never comes back. Bye-bye. Like, that's what happens. Do not flush your business. Please don't flush your business. Don't. Stay active and just think about it like this. The restaurant's the restaurant. The business is the business. The electricity is mandatory. The electricity keeps the lights on. The electricity is what you need for your business. So that's rule number one. Rule number one is active. Okay. Rule number two. So I'm going to write down rules, right? So rules. Rule number one, I showed you, which is active. Rule number two is what's called qualified. Okay, qualified. To be qualified, you yourself have to be active, which means keep the membership. And you need to have one personally enrolled enrolled. That means you sign them up. Personally enrolled on your left and one personally enrolled. Can I write PE? Hopefully you guys all understand PE stands for personally enrolled. And they have to be active. And this one has to be active. This right here will help you become what's called qualified. So what we teach, and all of you are working with different team leaders and what have you, and I'm really fortunate that I get to work with a lot of great leaders in our business. And I want you to understand that one of the things that we like to teach is a simple system. So in our system, our first step is that we want people to get their first 2 enrollments in their first 2 days. Now, it's a goal. It's not like you're going to be kicked out of Viago if you don't do it, but we have to create some systems. We have to create something that makes people go, okay, that's what I got to do. 2 and 2. If I get my first 2 in 2 days, 2 and 2. Okay. So I'm going to come back to step 2 and step 3 to the system. So just bear with me. This is step 1, because we want everybody to be what? Qualified. We want everybody to be qualified. So 2 and 2. So in your first 48 hours, we want you to be qualified. Now, what does this allow you? When you're qualified, it will allow you to earn team commissions. It will allow you to earn check match. Obviously, the direct bonus because you're active, because you can't be qualified unless you're active. So this allows you to earn the direct bonus, whether it's direct off of members that start, whether they're customers or ambassadors, it doesn't matter. So this is direct. This is team commissions. This is check match. This is what we talk about. There's a residual bonus that I'm going to explain to everybody. You might hear the word squared bonus. You will hear that as towards our residual. It's the same thing. So if you ever hear people go squared bonus, squared bonus, squared bonus, where did that come from? It's a little bit of a long story, but we had fun while this was being created, while Viago was being developed. It's been a work in progress. But anyways, our residual bonus, which some people call squared, you have to be qualified, ladies and gentlemen. Team commissions, check match, the residual bonus, and then there's a leadership bonus. I'm going to write leadership, which is called for our Sapphire rank and higher. So it's like a Sapphire bonus, which I will teach you today is absolutely phenomenal, this Sapphire bonus, okay? If you are not qualified, you will not earn any of these. You for sure won't earn this if you're not qualified, okay? Unless you're active. I mean, that's not true. You can be active and earn your direct bonus, okay? So yes, you can still earn this if you're not qualified, but you can't earn anything else if you are not qualified. So here are the 2 rules. Active, check mark. Qualified, check mark. So I need you right now, if you're watching this live or watching the video, ask yourself, am I active? And write down on your own piece of paper, yes or no. And am I qualified? Write down on your piece of paper, yes or no. And if you are not qualified, that is step number 1. Everybody on this Zoom or watching this video needs to be qualified. It's mandatory. Like, that's your business. That's what you need to have happen. If you're speaking Spanish, mandatorio, obligatorio. That's my Spanish for now. Now, here's what you know. We've got active, we've got qualified. These are the first 2 rules, and I've spent a lot of time on this on purpose, but hopefully everybody understands the reason behind it. Now, let's go to the first way that we earn an income. Remember, this right here is you. We do 2 things. We find customers, which customers are the backbone of our business. Just remember that. They're so important to us. We love our customers. And number 2, we build a team. And our team scenario is we build two teams, which is called a binary. Okay? That's the name of this. It's a binary. To, buy. That's what this is. So we build two teams. So once this is completed and this is completed, what's going to happen is everyone else you bring will either go on your right side or on your left side. Now, please understand that there are what we call rules, but I cannot enforce this one. What I'm about to tell you is one of those unwritten rules. Hopefully you understand that, an unwritten rule. Because you can do whatever you want for your business. However, we're going to guide you on what to do and what not to do. But one of the unwritten rules is every time you sign people up, they will go on the outside of your right side of your business and on the outside of the left side of your business. You never want to place somebody on someone's inside. So let me give you an example. If this right here is Juan, do you guys know why I choose Juan? It's like my best friend. Like, we've been friends since the 8th grade. And he was the first person on my list. Like, when I made a list to do this, I made a list of 500 people. The first person I put on there was Juan. I did. And he was the first person that said yes. He actually didn't even hesitate. He just gave me his credit card and said, if you're there, I'm there. And we really like, think about it. If you were going to travel the world and build a business, who would you want to do it with? I wanted to do it with Juan. Like, our kids have grown up, like our families have known each other. His mom was just like my mom, God rest her soul. And my mom is like his mom. And like, that's who I want. And if some of you are nervous to call your friend, or your friend has said not now, don't ever give up on them, especially if they're your best friend or your closest person. Don't ever give up on them. I'm grateful that my best friend said yes right away. So let me explain this right here, right? So this right here is Juan. So you sign up Juan, Juan goes there. And then you sign up Kim, and Kim goes here. Now, let me explain something else, because this is what's going to happen in your business. And a lot of this is being programmed right now. I know a lot of people have signed up, and you're trying to figure out how you do things and how you place people. This is how it's going to work. If this is your upline, if you happen to fall on the right side of your upline, so this is you, okay? If you happen to go on the right side of your upline, or you happen to go on the left, what I'm about to show you applies to either way, either right or left. So wherever you fall on your upline's team, you're either going to be on their right or you're going to be on their left. So whichever way you fall. When you sign up your first person, the computer will automatically place the first person on the same side that you are with your upline. It's called the shared side. So whatever side you share with your upline, which is the right in this scenario, your very first person will go here. And then this will then allow your binary to open for you to put your second person here. Some of you might put your second person here, and that's okay. I'm just telling you, your first will always go on the shared side. First will always go on the shared side. Again, if this is a lot of information, please don't worry. Like, don't. This is a recorded video. You can pause it, rewind it, listen to it again. Sometimes when you hear something the second time or the third time, it will click, and it's okay. You can listen to this as much as you need to, other than having to listen to my voice a lot. You can listen to this as much as you want to. All right. So this right here is what happens for you to open your business. Now, let me go back to this. Once you sign up Juan and Kim in this scenario, the next person you sign up will go underneath either Juan on the right or underneath Kim on the left. So let's say this is Michelle. The one thing you don't want to do is ever put Michelle on the inside. So on Juan's left, that would be considered your inside. So if you look at your binary like this is inside. So when you hear terms like that, don't place on the inside leg. This is the inside. Hopefully you get the visual. Or for Kim, the inside would be on her right. because then you're not building a binary anymore. And I promise you will have people at some point in your business say, yes, but we're friends. Can you please put someone on my inside because my one leg is growing? No, that's a different training. And I'll explain to you in a different training why you don't want to do that. Today, I'm just covering compensation plan and some of the rules. So please follow me on this. All right. So again, I know this is a lot of details, but the purpose is we're recording this video. So let's come back to it. So now we go to the first way that you earn an income. So the first way that we earn an income, which remember, there's two things we do. We find customers and we build a team. Okay. So the first way we earn an income is what's called a direct bonus. A direct bonus. Okay. So this right here is you and the first person you enroll. They're going to get the membership. And when they get the membership, okay, which is $450, the membership will pay out a commission of $100 to you. $100. So for every person that you personally enroll, you will receive $100 in commission when they become a member. So if going back to the system, if the goal is 2 in 2 days, our goal is for you to be at $200 in 2 days. That's a great story. Hey, Tina, how long have you been doing the business? I've been doing it for 2 days. How is it working? I introduced a couple people. I've already made $200 in 2 days. I know. What did you do? I followed what my upline told me to do, the person that introduced me, and they did a Zoom and I introduced a couple people. They absolutely loved it. And they wanted to travel the world with me and have fun and earn an extra income and work from home. And I made $200. Wow. How do I do that? We'll show you. Let me connect you with the person that helped me. So the point is that direct bonus, you earn $100 for every person that you introduce. Okay. That's a direct bonus and it's unlimited. So if you introduce 5 people, you made 500. If you introduce 10 people, you made 1,000. Okay. I was talking to a young lady before I did this Zoom about an hour ago. And she, man, I think she's on here now. She was awesome. She was like, hey, I'm going to kill this thing. And so I know that she's focused on a lot more than 5, 10 personal. I'll tell you me, my very first day, I made a list. Now, I'm going to divert off for a quick second from this comp plan because here's what happens is the first thing that I did, and this is for another training, just so you guys know. So I'm not going to go into details, but I'm just going to write this down. This was the work that I did. The very first thing that I did is I made a decision. And the decision wasn't to start the business because anybody can start this business. The decision was to finish. The first decision I made. Most people start a weight loss program and don't finish. They start a relationship and don't finish. They start a business and don't finish. They start a project in their house and don't finish. Please decide to finish this. Number 2, I wrote down why I was going to do this business. Then number 3, I made a list. And what I did, and you can do whatever you want to do, but I believe everyone can do this because they say the shyest person, the most introverted person in the world, has connected with over 10,000 people in their lifetime. I believe through people's social media and their phone book, they have more than 500 people. I just think people are scared and nervous to talk to people. I just made a list of people because I took advice from someone, right? One of my mentors is on this recording live, but my mentors would always teach me, Muzafer, if they're breathing, write their name down. If they have a hard time breathing, write their name down, right? Like it's just, I made a list of 500 and then my mom gave me advice. I'm so excited, by the way, she's on her way here. I'm a big mama's boy. I really am. And my mom gave me advice and she said, son, do not try and drink the ocean. If you do, you will drown. Just drink one bottled water at a time. Now, you know, your mom gives you that type of advice. You're like, oh my God, it's kind of like, do y'all remember Confucius? Did you ever hear of Confucius? He used to give intelligent advices. Confucius says, stand in front of car, get tired. Stand behind car, get exhausted. Ha, ha, ha. If you didn't understand that joke, ask somebody, they'll explain it to you later. Anyways, the point is, my mom would give me advice, and it sounded like these like spiritual people. And she said, don't try and drink the ocean. You know when it made sense to me is when I made this list of 500. It was on, like, I'm pointing over to here. I had this big whiteboard, and I had the whiteboard filled with names. And when I looked at it, it looked like an ocean of people. And so what I did was I circled who I thought was going to be my fastest yeses. Now, obviously, I don't know until I present to them, but I circled who I thought was going to be my fastest yeses. So I circled 40, and 17 people said yes. Anyways, and then I placed on my left and my right. Step number 4 is, we're gonna do a launch and set appointments. Step number 5 was to present the business. Step number 6 was to close, and step number 7 was to follow up. And so just so you know, that this is a different training, by the way, but this is the work. Okay, so we'll come back to that. So a direct bonus, right? These are people that you personally introduce. Some of you haven't even made a list yet. Some of you say that the names and numbers on my cell phone. No, get it out of your phone and put it on paper or on a board. Have you ever heard out of sight, out of mind? So you want to have it in front of you so you can see it. Okay. So anyways, direct bonus is people that you personally enroll. Number 2, ladies and gentlemen, number 2. Now, this is something that I really want all of you to understand, that I've got a lot of pieces of paper in front of me, by the way. And I'm going to share something with all of you. Hold on a second. Okay. So number 2 is, and I'm going to go in the order of how we have it in our presentations, but number 2 is our team bonus. Okay, so our team bonus is when you build a team. So team bonus or team commissions, okay, team bonus or team commissions. Okay, so let me go to another piece of paper, and we will go here and here. Okay, so this is when you start to build a team. And on today's all ambassador call, now obviously, if you're watching this recording, it didn't happen today for you. We're doing this live. It happened today for us. On today's all ambassador call, Eddie talked about our cycle bonus, our team commission. So I want to explain this because there was a lot of messages that I got from this. So I'm going to explain this to you. This right here is you. Okay. Now what happens is that in our team commissions, okay, when somebody becomes a member, okay, you can be an ambassador and a member, or you can just be a member. An ambassador earns commissions. A member without being an ambassador does not. But a member and an ambassador earns commissions. Okay? So when you have a membership, right, is $450 one time. And this is $450 USD. Okay? This right here, this membership, for your team commissions, this whole thing equals, and I'll put an equal sign too, 1 point towards team commissions. Please don't get the reward points for travel confused with this. This pack is considered 1 point. This is a conversion you have to learn. This pack is considered 1 point. For you to earn team commissions, right, you need 5 points on your left team and 5 points on your right team. So 5 points, 5 points. And I'll show you how to get these points. I'll show you how this works. But when you do this, this will equal a $50 commission, USD. Except right now, we have a promotion that's happening. So there's a promotion. Instead of 50, we will pay you 100 in commissions when you have 5 points left and 5 points right. So if you figure this out, you're thinking to yourself, well, Muzafer, if one member, which is 450 equals 1 point, that means that in order to have 5 points, I have 5 people. And it looks like this. And the answer to that is yes. This is normally what it would take, because you may only bring one person, and this person may bring this person, and they may bring that, and they may bring that, and they may bring that. Because you don't have to bring all of them yourself. Even though, remember, I met this young lady. It was actually 2 ladies, and they were friends with Jen. And they're both obviously going to bring more than 2 people. These ladies are amazing, and they're gung-ho, and they're going to crush this thing. But let's just say you brought one, who brought one, who brought one, who brought one, who brought one. That would still equal 5 points. Or if you brought all 5, that would still equal 5 points. Either way, this is the scenario. However, right now, we have a promotion. So this is a promotion. Promotion right here. We have a promotion on this side right now. And the promotion is that it's not 1 point. This right here right now will equal 2 points. So in order to get one, what's called cycle commission, one cycle commission, instead of needing 5 people and 5 people, you will be able to do it Julie, Tina, Bob, Juan, Ahmed, and Gina. 3 people and 3 people will equal a cycle, because 2 points, 2 points, 2 points, 2 points, 2 points, 2 points. So that's 6 points left and 6 points right, which is more than 5 and 5. So guess what? This equals $100 for you, even though you didn't bring Tina and Bob and Ahmed and Gina. Maybe you're working with someone that even placed people in your business. You got love from above. Muzafer, does that count? Yes. So if somebody above you put Juan, Ahmed, and Gina below you, and you brought Julie, who brought Tina and Bob, people go, do I earn these commissions? No, because you need to be qualified. Remember, that was almost a trick question. You need to at least personally have 1 left and 1 right in order to earn team commissions. So you do need 1 person on this side. You do. But as long as you're active, all of this will stay in place in like a savings account and not go anywhere until you get your second active personally enrolled person. Okay, fair enough. So you're not going to lose anything. But let's say you brought Juan, you brought Julie, and Ahmed and Gina were placed under Juan, and Julie brought Tina, who brought Bob. So either way, you didn't do all the work, but you still earned $100 in commission. But here's the fun part. This was 6 points. I'll put PTS, and this was 6 points. Okay, so we used 5 and 5 to pay you the commissions. So you still have 1 remaining on each side. So guess what? We pay team commissions weekly. So let me go back to, let me do this. Let me do this. The first is direct bonus. The second is team commissions or team bonus, right? The third, just so all of you know, I'm going to write this down, right? The third is the residual bonus. The fourth is the sapphire or leadership. I'll also write sapphire bonus. And the fifth is check match. So this is, oops, check match. You don't have to spell correctly to work with us. So this is paid weekly. This is paid weekly. This is paid monthly. This is paid weekly. And this is paid weekly. Okay? So this is how this works. Weekly, weekly, monthly, weekly, weekly. Just so all of you know. And our week starts, hold on. Sorry. It starts on a Tuesday and it ends, you guessed it, Monday nights at 12 Arizona time. Half the year, Arizona is on Mountain, and the other half the year, Arizona is on Pacific. Don't ask me why. I didn't make that rule up. That's just how it is. So 12 midnight Arizona time. 12 midnight. All right. So starts Tuesday, ends Monday. That's our weekly. This is our weekly. Okay. Our monthly is the calendar month. Just so you guys know, our monthly is the calendar month. So let me go back to this scenario right here. At the end of the week, if this is what you had 6 points and 6 points. We used 5 and 5 to pay you the 100 during this promotion. You have 1 point and 1 point remaining that will roll over. That's another term. Roll over or bank is the term to the very next week. So you don't lose anything. It will roll over. Then in the next week, going back to that scenario where you had, let's go back to our people so nobody gets confused. Julie, Juan, Tina, Ahmed, Gina, and Bob. Now, let's say here comes a guy named Muzafer who signs up 17 people his first day. Guess what? You had 1 point plus 17 times 2. So you have 35 points going into week 2. And you have 1 point over here because last week you earned your commissions. Remember? You have 1 remaining over here, 1. So they roll over, these roll over to here, okay? Like this. So there's your 1 point. And then you have 35 points because 17 times 2 is 34 plus the 1 point. So that equals 35. Now, let's say nobody comes on this side. As long as you stay active, all of these points bank. They bank. It's like saved for you until you start doing more here. But man, this thing could be running away. The next week, another 20 people sign up. That's another 40 points. So now you're at 75 points on this side. You're going to want to start doing this and helping Julie and helping Tina and helping Bob. And as they start getting points, every time there's 5 on this side and 5 on that side, it will pay 100. So let's say that 5 more people get signed up. That's another 10 points. So you're at a total of 11 points. Guess what? What we do is we look at it and we go, okay, there's 11 points and there's 75 points. So 10 from here and 10 from there. So we minus 10 and we minus 10. So you get 2 cycles. So you still have 1 point left. And here you have 65 points. But you have now 2 more cycles this next week. So guess what? You earned 200. Even though it's happening from your team. And the beauty about this is what happens when it is 20 cycles. Now you've earned 2,000. I talked to one of our leaders, and she was like, Muzafer, I had a great week last week. I had over 17 cycles. I was like, and just for the week, look, an extra $2,000 for the week is a good income for the week, but it's only going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. There are people that have 200 cycles. 200 cycles is 20 grand for the week. Now, based on certain ranks, there is cutoffs of what you can earn. Now, you'll have the PDF that you can go look at that. What I'm trying to do is teach you how to earn, how to build. I'm not trying to go through every part of the PDF. You can go read some things if you really need to. The point right now is this is how team commissions work. Okay? So remember, you got to be qualified to earn team commissions, which if you're qualified, you're already active. Bam. If you're qualified, you have one left, one right that's active. Remember that. Okay? So now let's continue. Okay? The next way that we earn an income is called our residual bonus. But before I go to that, I want to show you something that is amazing. Because as you start to personally enroll and you start to build a team, here's what's going to happen. Do you remember when I was talking about system? So the first thing is you want 2 in 2 days. The next thing is you want to have 6 personal in your first 2 weeks or less. 2 weeks or less. Why? Because when you have 6 people, and I'm going to show this to you, this is Club 6. You want everybody on Club 6. When you have 6 personal, okay? So that means you personally brought them, except it's not going to look like this. These are your personals that you brought. So in your team, it's going to look like 3 and 3. So you personally enrolled. So how much did you make? 6 times 100. So you made 600. But guess what? Your 99 membership, because you have 6, is now free. That's why we want everybody a part of Club 6. Your membership is now free. Right? Guess what else happens? Now that your membership is free, as long as these 6 people are active with their 99. So I'll put A99, 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 2, 3, 4. A99 and A99, right? So there's 6. As long as they're all active with their 99, yours is free. But guess what else? Even though you're not paying the 99, you still get 100 reward points every month. This is people go, oh my God, you got to be kidding me, Muzafer. No, even though you're not paying, you still get the 100 reward points every month. And after 12 months, even if you paid 0 because you had a minimum of 6 personal, that paid every month. And some people go, Muzafer, what if one of my 6 gets 6? Then that one of my 6 is not paying. It still counts. Because theirs is free because they have 6 paying. It is almost as if they were paying. Isn't that awesome? After 12 months, you will get the gift. Remember the gift? Either the 7 nights or the 1,000 reward points. Remember? So here's the other question. Well, Muzafer, what if after 5 months, one of my people quit? Well, then you better go find a 6th person. You better go find a 6th person, because if not, then you will be paying your 99. And as long as you maintain your 99 or you maintain 6, you will still keep your gift. If you maintain your 99, you're going to get 100 points. If your 6 maintain theirs, you're going to get 100 points. Okay? Absolutely amazing. I love this. Like, I love our business. I love Viago. Like, what we've done is I'm just telling you, it's super brilliant. Like, if you think about, can I show you all this? I'm going to show you something. Like, if you really break this down, you spent $450 and you received 600 points. Okay. I'm just going to break this down. REC, I before E except after C. I before E. So it's like this. You don't have to be good at English to work with our company. Received. Okay. So you received 600 points, right? Now imagine this. You're not paying 99 every month because you have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You have 6. So yours is actually free, but check this out. You still get 100 points every month. So after 1 year, that's another 1,200 points. Check this out. After 12 months, you get your, I'm going to put after 12 months, you get your gift. And let's say you choose the 1,000 points. Can I show you all this? Look what happened. You earned minimum $600 plus that's 2,800 points, which 1 point equals $1. You spent $450, you made $600 and 2,800 points after 1 year. What business out there in our industry or outside of our industry even does this? Like, that breakdown to me is such a no-brainer why everybody should do this, just so you know. All right, let's continue. So the first way we get paid is direct bonus. The second is team commission. The third is our residual. So I'm going to go to number 3. Our residual, remember, some people call it squared bonus. And this is also how you rank up. This is how you rank up in our company. This is how you get promoted. So this right here is you. Okay? When you get to 5 people on your left team and 5 people on your right team, again, remember, it doesn't have to be personally enrolled, even though that's what I would do. That's what I would do. But at least get one on the left, one on the right, and then help them do the same, and then help them do the same. You'll get to 5-5 if you're doing the work. But remember back to system. Remember system, 2 in 2 days. 2 people, 2 days. That makes you qualified. 6 personal in 2 weeks or less. And then in your first month, we want to help you finish bronze. Some of you are going to do this way faster. Some of you are going to do 2 in 2 hours, and you're going to do 6 in 1 day, and you're going to do bronze in first week. I don't know. As everybody's different. I'm just giving you a conservative start. 2 in 2 days, 6 in 2 weeks, bronze in first month, and that's 5-5. This right here is the rank, okay? And this is bronze. Okay, 5-5 is bronze. And then this is where your monthly residual income comes in. Now, I'm going to tell you this. This is the first time in my career that I've been able to say that I can guarantee a hard number for your paycheck every month. You know, I've been doing this industry for almost 29 years, and I've never been able to guarantee somebody like an income in this scenario. If every one of these people on your team keep their $99 membership, then the numbers that I'm going to show you will be guaranteed. So if these 5 are on the 99 and these 5 are on the 99, you're a bronze, you are earning 50 USD per month. When it gets to 10 left and 10 right, you will be a silver ambassador and you will be earning 200 USD per month. When it gets to 25 and 25, you are now a gold agent, gold ambassador, excuse me, and you are earning 500 USD per month. Now, can I tell you something about these first 3 ranks? Do you know how awesome Viago and our management team is? This is something that's going to be so unheard of. We allow people to finish these ranks and earn this residual off of a simpler situation. Before, when we first started this, in order for you to do this, this has to be through what's called your enrollment tree. That means that it has to be through someone you brought or someone they bring through your enrollment tree. Okay, hopefully that makes sense. But now you can finish these 3 ranks with not only your enrollment tree, but also spillover. If you're lucky enough to have love from above, if some of these people on your team came from the people above you, so remember the situation of Juan, right? And under Juan was, where's I have so many pieces of paper in front of me. Who was, oh, there we go, Ahmed. And who was under Ahmed? Gina. Even if Ahmed came from somebody above you and Gina came from somebody above you and Muzafer came from somebody above you, and then remember, Muzafer brought 17 his first day. This is all real. Remember, all of these people would count towards the number on your left team, even if you didn't bring these 3 and and they're not connected to your enrollment tree, but you brought Juan. But the people above you upline placed Ahmed and then placed Gina, and then Gina brought Muzafer. So technically they're not in your enrollment tree, only he is. But guess what? All of these people with 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Wow, what a great number. Anyways, 21. Why is it a great? That was my football number after one of my favorite players of all time, Deion Sanders. Love that guy. But anyways, 21. So 21, and this, so 4 more and you're done on one side for your gold promotion. And you will be earning this residual. And look, you didn't do anything but bring 1. How amazing is that? So these first 3, you can get promoted with spillover. So with. Now, don't wait for it. Please, please don't go to your upline and go, when are you going to put somebody in my group? Please don't do that. Please. Write this down. If it has to be, it's up to me. If it has to be, it's up to me. It's your business. What if you spent $500,000 to start this business? You took a loan from a bank. You wouldn't wait for, like, if you did a grand opening and nobody showed up, like, would you close your business? No, you just took a loan from the bank for $500,000. You know what you'd be doing? You'd be calling your friends going, hey, I need you to come to my restaurant. Bring somebody to my restaurant. Talk about my restaurant. This is like, you would be on it. This is your business. Don't wait for somebody above you to put people on your team. Make your list. Start contacting people. You're going to mess up. I always give the analogy of soccer. Like when I was little, I played soccer before I played American football. And when I played soccer, I remember getting kicked in the shin. and it hurt and I fell to the ground. And I was a kid. I had tears in my eyes. But you know what? My coaches and you know what they said? Get up. Get up. You can do it. I'm going to tell all of you something. You're going to hear no, and you're going to get kicked in the shin. Watch this video. Ready? Send somebody this video if they get kicked in the shin, and fast forward to this part right here. Get up. Get up. You can do it. Yes, you can. Come on. Try again. Get up. And let them hear that segment right there. Get up. You can do it. All I want you to know is this, is that we're going to help you do this business. Don't wait for somebody above you to do it for you. If it comes, it comes. Spillover is a gift. If you get it, God bless. If not, it's okay. Go build your business. Fair enough? Okay. So left team, right team. Okay. Now, how do we go beyond this? Beyond this, you need left and right enrollment tree. Please don't ever tell somebody, just build one side, I will build your other. Please don't do that. Don't do it. Don't. Please stop yourself. Don't do that. If you're watching this video and somebody above you said that to you, don't get mad at them. And don't say, hey, Muzafer said, listen, relax. You don't do that. Don't tell people just build one side, ever. Okay? Here's what happens. Is beyond gold, which is where, this is where the magic happens. That looks like a Q. I'm so sorry. I think I fixed it. Sapphire. Sapphire is where the magic happens. Write this down. Magic. This is where the magic happens. This is the fun. This is where it is. This is where it starts. This is where the magic starts. Bam. We want all of you to be Sapphire. For starters, okay, this is great. This is a place to be from. It's not a place to be at. It's a place to be from. If you're here, let's get you to Sapphire. Bronze, silver, gold is a good place to be from. We need you to get to Sapphire. 50-50. Number one, this equals $1,000 USD per month. Okay? This is great. $1,000 a month. It's $12,000 a year. It's amazing. Fantastic. But you know what? This is where check match opens up, is at Sapphire. And this is our leadership bonus. It's a Sapphire bonus. Starts at Sapphire. This is where the magic begins. I promise you, this is where all of you want to be. Like, you want this to be mandatory. Like, we want to help all of you get this done ASAP. That should be your first, like, major goal. So system, 2 in 2 days, 6 in my first 2 weeks or less. And my first month, I need to be bronze. Some of you are going to speed through that, and you're going to go Sapphire your first month. Somebody's watching this video that's going to go Sapphire your first month. And I hope you come up to me and go, hey, Muzafer, I watched your video and I went Sapphire my first month. I hope when you see me at Playbook or the next event or any of the events, you go, I went Sapphire my first month or my first 2 months or my first 6 months. Listen, all I care is that you finish Sapphire, okay? That's going to be where your business is really starting to grow. I promise you, okay? So anyways, this is Sapphire. So that's $1,000 a month. Now let's move on, okay? This is you, okay? After, so remember, it was 5, 5. Then it was 10, 10. Then it was 25, 25. Then it was 50, 50. Then it's 100, 100. And this right here is Emerald. And this right here is $2,000 a month, okay? Then it's 250, 250. Okay, and this here is a diamond. And this equals 5,000 a month. This is 60,000 a year, just from one out of the 5 ways we get paid. Then there's what's called blue diamond, which is 500, 500. Blue. If you speak Spanish, it's azul. I like the word azul. Diamante Azul, blue diamond. This is $10,000 per month. That is 120,000 per year. Then there is red diamond. Spanish is diamante rojo. Practicing my Spanish, even though we're on an English call. Good job, Mazal. All right, $20,000, $20,000 per month. This is 240,000 per year. Then there is purple. Purple diamond is 2,000 and 2,000. This is 36,000 a month, which is 432,000 a year. Then there is black. God, I'm so excited for black diamond. 5,000, 5,000. This is 85,000 a month, which equals over 1 million. You got to have the right zeros a year. And that's just one of the ways that we earn an income. So if you follow the system and we help people do step 1, step 2, step 3, 2 in 2 days, 6 in 2 weeks, bronze in first month, and we duplicate that and we duplicate that, this will grow for you, ladies and gentlemen. But you have to do this work. Now, I'll tell you, I've never seen anybody finish these ranks that didn't personally, over time, have more than 20 personals, 40 personals. I've never seen somebody do this without that, but not overnight, over time. I have over 100 personal people that I've introduced over time. So please get focused. Let's help you get this done. This is the third way that we earn an income, which is our residual. It's our squared bonus. This comes in every single month. Okay, now what happens is when the month finishes, like right now it's the month of December. When December finishes, then in the third Friday of January, like we get paid, right? So the third or fourth, depending on when December ends. So if there's like a January, that's I mean like a Friday in January, that's January 1st. So that means there's 5 Fridays. It would be the fourth Friday. So it's either going to be the third or fourth Friday that this bonus gets paid to you, just so you understand. And more details are on the PDF. Let me go to the fourth way that we get paid, ladies and gentlemen. So let's go back to, I'm going to show you, wow, let's go here. Do y'all remember this? The first was direct. The second was team commissions. The third is residual. Okay. The fourth is the leadership bonus, which is Sapphire. This is the fourth, which is the leadership bonus, which is Sapphire. So the Sapphire bonus works like this, Sapphire bonus. Okay. This right here is you. When you have, what was on the other side? The other side was Julie, right? So let's not leave Julie out. So when you have Julie, okay, and Julie brings Tina. So it goes like this. Julie brings Tina, and Tina brought Bob. Remember this? We wrote these names down. So she brought Bob, okay? So you brought Julie, okay, and you earn $100. Boom. Julie brought Tina, so Julie earns $100. And Tina brought Bob, so Tina earns $100, okay? The computer is going to look for who above Bob is Sapphire. Well, it's not Tina, it's not Julie. Is it you? If it's not you, it's going to go find who is a Sapphire above you. Is it this person? I don't know. This person, this person, this person. I don't know. But it's going to go find the Sapphire. And what the computer is going to do is, because Julie signed up, the computer is going to give this Sapphire a $50 bonus. And because Tina signed up, even though this person didn't have anything to do with Julie or Tina, they're still going to get another $50. And Bob, it's another $50. So when you're a Sapphire and you have 50 left and 50 right, think about this. That's 100 people on your team. If everybody signs up one, everybody signs up one. That's 100 signups. What's that times 50? 5,000? It's an extra $5,000 a month if your team just did one sign up that month. Everybody on your team. That $50 adds up. Imagine you're a Sapphire and somebody says, hey, will you come do a presentation for me? I'll have 10 people at my house. If all 10 of them sign up, even though you didn't personally bring them, you're getting 50, 50, 50. Like that's an extra $500. And you go home to your significant other and they go, hey, how did it go tonight? Well, there were 10 people there. They signed up. How much money did you make? I made an extra $500 tonight. Hey, how many more of those travel parties are you going to go do? I would be going everywhere. When you're a Sapphire, you'll go everywhere. This money, the Sapphire money, pays for people's flights, their gas money, their car rentals, their hotels to go travel and build this. The ultimate goal is your residual, your team commissions, your check match. This is the in-between money. That's why I say the magic starts at Sapphire, the Sapphire bonus. That $50 adds up. It's absolutely brilliant, all right? The last way that we get paid is our check match. We saved one of the best for last. I love this one. Boy, do I love check match. Check match, all right? We get paid check match on 6 generations. Now, I want you to understand, some of you are going to come across people that go, we got check match. Most people get paid check match on levels. Here's the difference between levels and generations. A level is if this is you and you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, like 10. A lot of companies pay on 4, 5, 6, 7 levels of check match. And if this is mom, auntie, uncle, grandma, cousin, niece, right? And they just signed up because they love you, but they're really not doing the business. And all of a sudden, a Sandra in Colombia signs up and she goes crazy and builds this thing. If they're only paying 4 levels of check match, this is a level, this is a level, this is a level, this is a level. You'll never earn money off the person that's actually building this thing. You'll earn nothing from the people that are just holding on. Levels take away from your commissions, and the money that they're not paying to you goes to the company. Generations, what it would do is the computer would go, okay, this person's not qualified, they're active, they're not promoted, oh, Sandra is the first one that's promoted. So this will become generation 1. And you're going, but wait a minute, Sandra is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She's the 7th person down, but she's still your first generation. Okay? So we pay 6 generations. So imagine we're generation 2 and 3 and 4. So let me show you this, right? So you have to be a Sapphire to open. So when you're a Sapphire, that opens generation 1. And you will earn a check match from people that are at the rank of gold and above. Okay, so this has to be your rank. And this is from your team. You will earn check match off of golds and above. And it is 20% on generation 1. When you become an emerald, it will open generation 2, and it's the same on golds and above, except you're earning 10%. To open generation 3, you have to be a diamond, and this will open gen 3, and that's another 10% on golds and above. And then blue diamond opens generation 4, and that's another 10%. Yep, 20, 10, 10, 10, yep. And then red diamond opens generation 5, which is 5%. And then purple diamond opens generation 6, which is 5%. And you earn this percentage off of your golds team commissions, not from their total, like everything, from their team commissions. Okay, from their team commissions. So remember the cycle bonus, whatever that is. And by the way, that can go all the way up to 25,000 a week in cycle bonus commissions. So what do you want your generations to be earning? Because you get 20% from their paycheck. So you want to help people build a team. So I'm going to give you a simple theoretical example as we're coming to a close of this call. Here's a simple theoretical example. If this is you and you brought two, who brought two, who brought two, who brought two, and you have 30 people, right? 16, 8, 4, and 2 is 30 people. And let's say these are within your first 4 generations. And let's say they're earning $1,000 in their team commissions per month. That's $250 a week. It's a couple cycles. Like nobody's like doing 25 grand, like 1,000. And you're earning not 20, let's just say 10% as an example. That's $100 check match that you're earning per person. And that's what these 30 people are earning. So that would be an extra $3,000 in check match money per month. Unless they're earning $1,000 a week, then this would be per week. Can I show you another example? This is why you want to bring more than 2. What if you bring 5? Now you have 5, and let's say they bring 5, who bring 5, who bring 5. By the way, it's never going to happen this neatly. Never going to happen this neatly. But let's just say it did. Because you bring someone, it doesn't mean they're going to bring 5. You may bring someone that brings 17. You may bring someone that brings 2. But let's say it happens this neatly, which it won't, but let's say it does. This right here is 780 people. And in the same scenario, they're earning $1,000 a month, and your same average 10% is $100. 780 times $100 is $78,000 a month in check match money. What if these people are earning $1,000 a week? Then it's 78 grand a week. Again, this is a simple theoretical example. I'm not guaranteeing you this income, but man, is it nice. What happens if you personally introduce 10 and they duplicate? Then you have 100, and then they duplicate, and then they duplicate. That's 11,110 people. You can do the math on your own. I already know what it comes out to be, and the number scares people. It scares them. I'm just telling you. Why would you only bring 2? Why wouldn't you shoot for 5 or your 6 or get to 10? Check match is one of my favorite ways that we earn an income. Okay. My friends and family, this was a detailed compensation plan breakdown. Wow, I'm so proud of a lot of you that made it this long. Congratulations. And if you're watching this video on record, right? Great job. Maybe you fast forwarded. Maybe you don't need some of the parts because you know it really well and you focused on the other. That's the point of this. But if I can go back to just keeping it simple for everybody, right? Stay active, which is your membership, and stay qualified. Active, qualified, okay? Then, number 1, get your 2 as fast as possible. But teach a new person to do 2 in 2 days. That's what you teach. Number 2 is that you want to make sure you get your 6. I don't want any of you. I love y'all. Why pay? Why pay your membership dues? Why? Why not have it free? And then number 3, let's get you to bronze. 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 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. We're going to be celebrating all the bronzes at our event in Dallas. Guys, you have to be in Dallas. People are going to walk the stage, right? I know some of you on this Zoom, you're going to walk the stage as a bronze, and then you're going to come back around and walk the stage as a silver. Then you're going to come back around and walk the stage as a gold. People are going to be cheering for you like crazy because you deserve it. Some of you are going to come back around and walk the stage as a sapphire. And you're going to come up to me in Dallas and you're going to go, Muzafer, that's where the magic starts. I'm so excited. So for all of y'all watching this, I'm so proud of you. Let's go out and make this the best December, make it the best holiday season. Let's start the new year right. Make sure that you're on the upcoming regional event that's happening this weekend. For those of y'all that are watching this live, actually, I'm going to stop the recording. Hey, for those of y'all watching the recording, go crush this thing. I love y'all. Hold on.